Hi, th- um, this is the second part of Bad Things Happened, the Sue X Dying Reader by ShoQueenofHearts or Umi. So, yeah, this is, the new school. This chapter is new school. So, yeah, uh, let's get on to the, thing. Sorry. Sue-chan, you yelled out for your friend when school's over. You don't have to yell out for me. I could hear you just fine. Her sarcastic, nasally voice made you giggle a bit. I know I was just wondering. Um, sorry. I know I was just wondering if you wanted to go to the pond with me. There was about a month left of school, and you wanted to make the best of it by hanging out with your friends. Sure, Sue agreed. Maybe this was your chance to confess. So I guess I could pick you up at 5? You wanted to make sure she was okay with it. She nodded in agreement as you two went your separate ways. It was already 4:50 when you left, and since you were biking to her house, you needed to leave a bit earlier. When you got there, it was 5:01. I finally made it. I finally made it on time. You congratulated yourself as you knocked on the door. 2 seconds later, Sue answered. She was wearing a super cute outfit. Um, it was the outfit was a peachish um sweater with a white skirt um with the little flower designs on it. Sorry. A cute girl for a cute outfit for a cute girl, you thought, as a tint of pink was on your face as you guys walked. Sorry. um, Sue's point of view. I'm just gonna try to do her voice the whole entire time for this. When I answered the door, I was so excited. After all, this was the time I was going to convince to Wyatt, and oh my god, they looked so cute in the outfit they were wearing. The outfit, if it'll load. It ain't loading. Please load. Dang, it didn't load. But I guess it would be like, since it didn't load, um, just do whatever outfit you think you look good in and whatnot. Sorry. Um, anyways, back to this. While we walked to the pond, it was mostly silent, so I decided to break it. Get out. So the school year's almost done, I said. Yeah, I really want to go to UA with you, Sue. They said it. I nodded and they said, and I nodded my head in agreement. They believed that our quirks were hero worthy, and I know that they'll get in. Although many people say that their quirk is also villain worthy, but they aren't like that at all. When me and Wyatt got to the pond, we mainly went looking for cute toads and mushrooms. We found some tadpoles, and I had such a weird thought. I wish those could be me and Wyatt's children. I shouldn't be thinking about that kind of stuff at all, though. My dirty thoughts were quickly interrupted by Wyatt saying something a bit off-putting. Sue-chan, for my funeral, I don't want people to dress up in all black. It's too depressing. I raised an eyebrow as there were I raised an eyebrow at the words as they continued. I want you to wear something nice, something happy and exciting. They explained more into it why. Hey, Lion Chan, can I ask you something? This was it. The moment. Sorry. This was it. The moment I've been waiting for. Yeah, sure. What is it? Deep breath in, deep breath out. I thought as I did what I told myself to do. This has been on my mind for a while now, and I think it's time to say it. Get up, get up. I think I have a crush on you, Ashkun. I finally said it. A deep red blush coated my face. You know what, Suchan? They they said as they got up from crouching over the water. I think I have one on you too. Wait, what? The blush on my face got deeper. So, do you want to be my partner, kiddo? I finally managed to say it. So, do you want to be my partner, kiddo? Sue asked. Those were the words, more or less, they've been wanting to ask for a long time now. I would love to, Sue, I said, smiling, and engulfed her into a hug. When we went home, we were holding hands the entire time while licking our ice creams. When we finally reached Suyu's house, I was quite sad to see her go. Well, of course you were. Well, of course you were. You just said yes to her, and it's like you never want to see her again. Your brother noticed you were unusually happy when you had got home. Sorry, my voice keeps on trying to go to the soup voice. I'm sorry. One sec. Sorry about that. Anyways, back to this. Your brother noticed you were unusually happy when you had got home. So, tell me what happened. Spill the tea. It's funny how he recently came out as gay to your family, and now is truly representing it to everyone. Sorry. This man steals your crop tops, or sisters if you don't want any. Well, I guess I can tell you, you reluctantly whispered him the news. I got a girlfriend, you said in his ear. He stared at you in shock. You nodded your head as in saying to him, "Oh yes, I did just say that." He was sorry. He was super supportive of you when you told him. Eventually, you guys too, SN, who didn't really care, but she was secretly supportive of you. It's been a couple of weeks since you and Sue made it official, and it has now been and it was now the end of school. You were submitted in by recommendation, so you didn't have to do much except a 3-kilometer race. You ended up being scored pretty well. This is now next chapter, which is New You. This is the day I go to this school my mom went to, you said as you entered UA with your girlfriend, Sue Iwasui. You've been doing hero training with your family, Dad included. As you and Sue walked down the halls to your class, you saw it wasn't crowded at all. It probably would be if SN was here though. She made the news a couple of times, so of course she would be the center of attention. I'm just glad she's not here. You and Sue just sat down. You kind of zoned out when some spiky blonde-haired boy and a tall, oh my god, sorry. And a tall, well-built guy with glasses and blue hair started to cause commotion, and then came in the other students. Oh no, I got to do myself. Sorry. Okay, I can't do his voice, so I'm just gonna do the deepest thing I can do. One sec. I'm just gonna have to. One sec. I can't do that voice. I can't do Aizawa's voice, so you can just have a deep voice again. At least the deepest voice I can do. It could be horrible to say. Sorry. Can't do that. I don't know if this is gonna be a good voice. If you're going to be hunting for buddies, do it in another department. A man with long black hair and a yellow sleeping bag said while holding a juice pouch. All you could do is wonder what flavor it was as he continued. Because this is the Department of Heroics, he said while still sipping a juice pouch. Took you guys 8 seconds to be quiet. Life is short, and you're lacking common sense. I'm your homeroom teacher, Aizawa. Pleasure to meet you. It seemed like the whole room was in shock. Like, come on, dude, this man? He rummaged through a closet and took out some uniforms. Put these on now and bug off to the PE grounds. So you guys did what he told, more like commanded, you guys to do. When you all got there, you realized it was a quirk apprehension test. Oh man, that's gonna go to Ruckus. Damn it. No, I'm just gonna do just a random voice for some of these characters because I can't even do these voices. Y'all know who it is. Sorry. What about the ceremony and the guidance counselor meeting? A girl with short brown hair asked. Sorry. Sometimes heroes in training can't have nice things. You should understand the reputation the school has for our campus freedom. That freedom goes for the senseis as well. What he said was indeed confusing, but he made a point. He listed some of the physical tests you guys did for your quirks in middle school. The country still hasn't standardized keeping track of your average performance levels, which is the negligence on the part of MEXT. You remember from your dad telling you that the MEXT was the Ministry of Education, Culture, Sports, Science, and Technology. Bakugo. He turned to the boy who had caused the majority of the scene in class earlier. How far were you able to throw the softball in middle school? 67 meters, he replied with a scoff. Now, I want you to try it using your quirk. Just don't leave the circle. Your room teacher gave him the instructions, and he did what he was told in the most dramatic way possible. To your surprise, he threw it 705.2 meters. Aizawa said that this was the rational metric that will form the basis of our Hero Foundation. One sec. Okay, and then I also searched it up. 705.2 meters is apparently equal to 2,313 I'm just gonna round it up, 7. I just rounded it up because it's 0.6483. Sorry. So, yeah. Anyways. Many students said that it looked fun. All you can think was that it wasn't fun, and would use up most of your energy. It seemed like Aizawa had almost the same thoughts. It looks fun, you say. So you plan on spending your next high school years having a good time becoming heroes. He said in such a creepy tone. It was like we were going to have to fight something. Alright then. In that case, I have a new rule. The students who rank last in total points will be considered hopeless and will be immediately expelled. Are you serious? But now you understood that the teachers' freedom. But now you understood what the teachers' freedom meant. They could expel us all if they wanted to. Natural disasters, massive accidents, ego-mad villains are the kinds of stuff that happens when you least expect it. Japan is drenched in the unreasonable, and it's the hero's job to get rid of it. He sounds just like a villain. If you were... Oh yeah, I messed up the thing, sorry. He sounds so ominous, just like a villain. If you're thinking of hanging out with your friends after school, that's too bad. For the next 3 years here, you can expect hell. This is the meaning of Plus Ultra. I expect you to overcome the trials and climb to the top. This is it. The time I can prove to everyone I can be a hero. That can go beyond. New challenges. That is the that's the next thing. Okay, so the trial 1, the 50 meter dash. Lion's tactic. Much like Ayama Yuga? I forgot his last name. Or that name first name. Oh, fucking hell, my brain go dumb. You shot out an energy laser, not to sting to break the ground. Not too strong to break the ground, but strong enough to let you pass by 4.12 seconds. Trial 5, the pitch. Lion's tactic. While throwing the ball, you turned your hand into a cannon and set it along with the and set it along with the ball to get it set 701.2 meters away. After a year ago, it was Midoriya's turn, and how he was trembling. Almost everyone noticed it. Aoyama seemed like he was too busy looking into the distance. Wonder why. Sorry. I can't do Ida's voice, so just have my normal voice. Sorry. Same with Bakugo, I'm just gonna do a normal voice. Midoriya's not doing too well, Ida pointed out the obvious. Of course he's not, he's quirkless, Bakugo said. Bakugo and Ida started to have a mini argument, while all you could think was, Midoriya-san has no quirk? How is he here then? He threw the bar. Why do I keep on saying bar instead of ball? Oh my god. Sorry. He threw the ball not far, only 46 meters. I erased your quirk. That's right. Your homeroom teacher's quirk allowed him to erase quirks until he blinks. He must be a very tired man. you thought, as your classmates started to bicker about him being the underground hero. From what I've seen, you can't even control your quirk's full power. That being said, you can't use it efficiently at all. Do you really believe someone would help you after you've crippled your body again? Midoriya tried to protest, but was shushed by your teacher's support item. Whatever wishes you may have, by being nursed by someone you can get rid of, no one will come to your aid. There's a certain hero who made a name for himself by rescuing hundreds of people from disaster. You kind of zoned out until Aizawa gave him back his quirk. All you could hear was your classmates saying all this negative stuff about Midoriya. Your teacher gave him a second chance for him to throw the ball. This time, he had more determination in his eyes. And some fear, of course. When he threw it, you noticed your classmate using his quirk, but only at the end of his fingertip. Perhaps as a boost for the ball? When Aizawa looked at the tracker, when it beeped, he was surprised. Ho ho! I'm sorry, that's rude. Your teacher was in shock. Did he get the normal record for heroes? Your short, brown-haired classmate seemed to answer the question for you. You finally got a suitable record for a hero, she cheered. Your tall, blue-haired classmate, who seemed to be in the same exam area with your green-haired one, questioned his quirk. It's not stylish enough, Yuga said in the most blandish way possible. All Bakugo could do was stare in shock until he stormed over to Midoriya. Oh man, I'm gonna have to yell. Hopefully I don't get trouble. Quick yelling thing. Oh, sorry. A quick yelling thing coming up soon. In a couple seconds. What is this, Deku? Explain now, you extra... Sorry. Before he could do anything dangerous, a familiar scarf wrapped around him. He stood in place, shocked, while questioning it. It's my support weapon made of steel wire alloy with carbon nanofibers. Sorry. And stop making me use my quirk so much, it's giving me dry eye. Osawa continued after a short pause. We're wasting time. Get ready for the next trial, he said as he walked off. Sorry, I'm tired. It's time I show you guys the results. Your totals are simply the sum of how well you guys did. Oh, and the whole expelling you guys thing was fake. It was a classic carrot on a stick method to get the bad out of you. He really used that method, you thought, a bit in shock. You realized you did pretty good for someone like you. 2 places in front of Sue. Nice. You were so glad school was out. You were exhausted. Hey, Wyatt, good. How are you feeling? Get up. Ah, yes, my lovely girlfriend, he thought with a smile. Pretty good, just a bit tired. Wasn't expecting the hero course to be this tiring, you said a bit bluntly. Yeah, especially with Aizawa Sorry. Yeah, especially with Aizawa Sensei as our teacher, she said. You guys walked together to the park, taking in the scenery. It was so calming until you saw one of your classmates, Bakugo Katsuki. When you saw him, you tapped Sue on the shoulder, signaling that the 2 of you should go. She nodded, and you guys went home. The next day wasn't as hectic as the first day. Before the middle of the day, your class had normal lessons for all of the required subjects. I can't do a present mic. Alright, guys, who can tell me the arrow in this sentence? Who knows the answer? Raise your hands high! Sorry. Your English teacher was present mic. And geez, I felt like you were. Sorry. And geez, it felt like your ears were going to bleed. After the hell of English, everyone gathered in the cafeteria for lunch. Not all that surprising. Not all that surprisingly, cooking hero Lunch Rush was the one cooking, and damn, it was good. After lunch, the next portion of the day, heroics. Basically, the class everyone was waiting for, especially Zuko. When he looked over at his direction, he was about to He was about to bounce out of his seat. It's me, going through the door like a normal person! I can't do a high solo voice, sorry. Your teacher, the hero that goes by the name of All Might, rushed in the door. I'm concerned of how this will go. Foundational hero... foundational? I can't say the word. Hero studies. For this class, you'll be building up your hero foundation through trials. Let's jump right into the battle trial. Oh, wait, that was supposed to be oh, sorry. Foundational hero studies. For this class, you'll be building up your hero foundations through trials. Let's jump right into the battle trial. Your teacher was really interesting? And to go with your first battle, we prepared the gear we had you send in. Sweet. I can't wait to try my sorry. Sweet. I can't wait to try mine on. You thought with the same energy as the rest of your class. Get changed and I'll meet you at the training grounds. You walked out with the rest of your class to the training grounds, wearing your hero outfit. Whatever you want for your hero outfit. 1 second. It won't load, so, yeah, it won't load, so whatever you want your hero outfit to look like. You overheard Uchako and Izuku talking about her outfit, and Minato with his perverted remarks. Sensei, regarding the performance ground we'll be using, is it the same mock city from the entrance exam? It asked. You'll see. In fact, take 2 steps. You'll be there. It's an indoor trial. Fill and cleanup is usually seen out in the open, but the truth is, most of the acts are held indoors. For once, All Might said something calmly. What about the foundational training? Sue asked while tilting her head to the side a bit. This is foundational training, but this time there's no robots, so it'd be okay to just destroy. Well, then, there goes my hearing, you thought as All Might yelled again. Sadly, almost everyone started to ask questions. It was too much on the poor man. Time of the skip. After the whole fight, Izuku finally got back, and everyone started to introduce themselves. You didn't have to, because you already did at lunch. Huh? Deku, your wounds, are they not healed yet? Uchako asked as he put a hand on her shoulder to calm her down. I can't do a Deku voice. Don't worry. This is just because my physical strength is a bit sapped. Sapped? I don't know. More importantly, Uraka and YN, have you seen Bakugo? Your eyes widened a bit when you heard him ask, but you reluctantly answered. I heard him. I saw him heading outside. Maybe if you're fast enough, you can get him before he leaves. He thanked you and laughed. Hey, Ellen-san, wanna go with me to the cafe? Uchako asked. Yeah, I'll pay, you said. Uchako had mentioned that her family wasn't the wealthiest people, so you wanted to treat her. She most likely didn't get much nice things. The next morning, when you and Sue were walking to school, you noticed a huge crowd of people. Huge. You guys tried to squeeze through them, but when you were almost out, one of them noticed you guys, more specifically your uniforms. Hey, miss, what is it like having All Might as your teacher? What does he look like up close? One of the female reporters asked. I'm sorry, but we need to get to class, you spoke for you and Sue. But yeah, that's the end of this one. So, yeah. I know that's not the last one, of course, but this is the last of part 2. This one is, yeah. And I'm gonna have part 3 because I only just allow these have to be 30 minutes long and all that. So, yeah.